Hello, welcome back. Um, if you're new here, welcome. I'm Dovey. I am so glad to be back after a long hiatus. Um, so let's go ahead and just jump right in and get started. We are doing the next 7 days. These are timeless readings, so whenever you're watching this, it's the next 7 days from now. Um, we're going to do 3 piles. I already pulled the cards, so let's take a look at them now. We have pile 1 is Sandpiper Spirit, Be Playful, and the number 51. Pile 2 is Chameleon Spirit, Act as If, and the number 14. And pile number 3 is Owl Spirit, You See Clearly Now, and the number 43. Okay, if you need time to decide, you can pause the video right here. And the rest of us are going to go ahead and get started with pile 1. I just saw 1:23 on the clock, so that today I'm recording is January 22nd, so tomorrow may be a significant day for you. Says be playful, so it may be some good news that you get tomorrow. Let's see what the tarot is saying for you right now, okay? And you just have the 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so yeah, you may be getting some exciting news coming towards you tomorrow. That's if you're watching this in real time. It's tomorrow being the 23rd. But if not, it can still, something can still be happening for you tomorrow. So you have Magician, Moon, and 10 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like something you've been waiting on is coming in. It's been something really weighing on you, like emotionally. So maybe this could be news of, I'm getting for some of you, like you've been approved for a loan or to get into an apartment or something like that, or a house. For some of you, I'm getting whether or not you're going to need surgery or not. So maybe you're going to get some good news, saying that, maybe you don't need it, that, your test results came back, negative or something. But yeah, I get you, like, you've been like really praying really heavy on this. Whatever this is, like it's been really weighing on you. Like losing sleep, just not being able to concentrate. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles, you've been really feeling down, like trying to be hopeful, but being really like fearful or scared. If like what you're gonna do if this didn't come through, or what were you gonna do, like, if there was something going on bad with your health. um but yeah, you're gonna be getting those results, if not tomorrow, sometime by the end of this week. Yeah, Star and the World. So you're definitely going to be closing out this chapter. For some of you, this has been really long standing issue. I'm getting something about water. Like, I don't know if water was a part of helping you heal, or some of you may, you know, worship like a water deity. Um, or some of you changed the type of water you were intaking, and that's what helped with your healing if this was a health issue. So maybe you started drinking like alkaline water or something, and that kind of helps alkalize your body. Like maybe your body was too acidic or something. Yeah, 8 of Wands, 6 of Cups. Yeah, healing is on its way. You're restoring your faith again. You got be playful, so maybe like more of your lighthearted side excuse me, is going to be coming back. You're going to be feeling much lighter over the next couple of days. 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 9 of Cups. For some of you, you may have some people around you that kind of um they don't like that this is happening for you. Like almost it's giving me a little bit of like envy. For some of you, like let's say you are getting a new place or a new car, or something that's materialistic that you've been trying to manifest. They're a little envious of like your wish coming true for some reason. Um, Almost feeling like, why are you so deserving of this and they're not? Just ignore them. I mean, people are gonna hate, you know what I'm saying? Don't let them bring you down in this moment. Yeah, Tower. Don't let them rain on your parade. Let's clarify that. Why is the Tower here? 10 of Swords. It says everything is fine. So yeah, they may try to make you feel like you don't deserve this, or like they may say like, oh well, let's say this was your health, right? And you get a clean bill of health, like maybe you avoided, maybe you had like, just to use, this as an example. Let's say you had like a tumor or a spot or something that your doctor saw, and the test results came back that it's benign, like it's not cancerous or anything, so you don't have to have surgery. They may try to be like, well, I don't know, maybe you should get a second opinion, or like they're being pessimistic about your good news. Don't allow them to project this negativity or their shadow onto you. um you already know that your spiritual team, or like I said, if you have a deity that you um have covering you, you've already got the word. Everything is fine. You don't have anything to worry about. Just don't let them, you know, put you back in a negative sense of state, because stress does kill. Well, I don't want to say that on YouTube. Stress can cause a lot of health issues, so don't allow them to put you back in that state of stress. Yeah, 9 of Cups, like, is I really feel like, yeah, your message for this week is um stay positive, enjoy whatever this good news is that's coming in for you. It's okay to be overjoyed, you know what I'm saying? Don't let people like, oh well, maybe you need to think more realistic, or don't have like rose colored glasses on, or just don't let people take you down, this week. Enjoy whatever this is that's coming in for you. You're very deserving. Page of Wands and 9 of Wands. Yeah, I just feel like you're going to be dealing with maybe some immature behavior around you for whatever reason. People that kind of are trying to compete with you in some way. Um, I mean, we all have faults, and maybe we shouldn't judge people so harshly, but if this is like a constant issue that you have with these people, then you may, yeah, you got five of swords at the bottom. You may consider changing up your circle. You should have people around you who want the best for you. Um and not always like trying to speak negativity over your life. Um because this kind of reminds me, I don't know if you guys ever seen this, but it's like a experiment where people, like, they usually put like water and maybe like a paper towel in a cup, and in two cups, the same exact water, the same exact paper towel, whatever. And over like a few months time, they speak positive things over one cup of water, and they speak negative things over the other cup of water, and the negative cup of water actually does start to get cloudy and moldy and disgusting, where the positive one stays clear. So that is kind of like what can happen if your environment is not positive. Nobody can be completely positive at all times, and sometimes we do need to face reality that when things aren't bad, but we shouldn't stay in that energy. We should figure out solutions to fix it. So I say that to say, sometimes if you have constant negativity or people that like to complain or always look at the downside of things around you, that can start to affect you, and especially on in your health, because they keep you stuck in that negative mindset, where you can't see a way out, you can't find solutions, because you have people constantly showing you the downside. So that would be my advice for you. If you find people around you that are constantly like that, it may be time to change your circle. Okay. Um, Let me see if I can get one more message for you for this week. And then we'll close it out. Okay, Spirit, you have any other messages for my pile one for this week? Anything else they should be aware of? Eight of Swords. The Moon. This latest maybe new moon in Capricorn may have been very significant for you. Maybe you have Capricorn energy, or look to that house where Capricorn resides for you in your birth chart. Um, yeah, I just got you guys. I mean, it's a similar message. You guys really need to um just get out of the mindset that you can't make things possible for yourself in your life. Um I'm getting like a little bit of imposter syndrome here, but also I need you need to focus in. Some of you may, not all of you, but some of you may have like ADHD or something here, and you have trouble, completing tasks or deciding what you're going to work on, as far as goals and stuff. And well, Capricorn, yeah, is the beginning of the year too, so that makes sense. We tend to, come up with our New Year's resolution or a plan on what we want to do for our incoming year. So I feel like you need to be a little bit more detailed about your goals, and focus on one thing at a time. The energy feels very chaotic. Yeah, Three of Wands, and it came out reversed. So you need to You need an actual plan. I kind of feel like you have things that you want to do, but you're not actually writing them down and figuring out a real way or a strategy to make things happen. You have justice. So, yeah, you need to bring things in balance, and also being fair with yourself with this justice here. Don't try to do too much, don't overwhelm yourself. Give yourself grace. Especially if something that you want to do doesn't turn out the way you've seen it happening. It might not be that you need to give up on it. You just need to go back to the drawing board and figure out a different way of going about doing it. And then you have the hierophant at the bottom. So don't be afraid to ask people who are experts in whatever you're trying to achieve. They may be able to guide you because they know what they're talking about. You know, this is something they studied and they become a master at it. Some of you may be going back to school too, and maybe you just can't figure out what you want to learn, but you know that you need to go back and get more experience, maybe so that you can acquire a better job. Give me 1 second. One of the cards fell. Three of Swords, Ace of Cups, Four of Cups. Some of you guys are getting over a heartbreak, and I feel like that's having you a little flustered. Like maybe you're trying to like keep yourself busy so you're not thinking about this person. And this doesn't have to be love. This could be a breakup of a friendship. Um or maybe a family member or something, like, hurt your feelings or something, or you had to distance yourself, no contact from this person. Yeah, it feels like you're trying to distract yourself. Maybe you need to open up those emotions. And you don't have to necessarily talk to the person that hurt you, but maybe you could talk to a counselor, a therapist, a spiritual advisor. Or if you don't want to do that, you want to keep it private, you might need to just write it down, like journal it. But you do need to get those feelings out. That's what I'm picking up. So that you can focus on what you really need to do. Because I feel like you're trying to do things to distract yourself. You have Emperor. We're moving into Aries energy for Saturn and Neptune. So yeah, that's giving me that you need to focus, that like Saturn and Neptune together, like it's saying focus on your dreams, like put some action behind them. Take charge of your life. Don't just let life happen to you anymore. Yeah, Four of Wands. Build a foundation for yourself. Lay the foundation so that this thing will be secure. Okay. If not, it's gonna crumble. You need to be a leader in your own life. You have the King of Wands here. I kind of feel like I'm picking up for some of you, the person that you had to walk away from. You kind of you relied on them a lot. Like you allow them to make a lot of decisions for you. That's not for everybody, but for some people. So now you have this imposter syndrome going on, that you don't feel like you can make your own decisions, or you don't know where to begin. And like I said, with the hierophant that was on the bottom of the deck, you can reach out and ask for advice from people, but you still, at the end of the day, are in charge of your own life and the decisions that you need to make. Okay. Let me clarify this Five of Wands, and then we'll move on. Why is the Five of Wands here? Everything is fine. Yeah, I feel like this is inner conflict. You're fighting with yourself. This is not outside conflict. Um, you may want to try like meditation or some type of activity to kind of burn off some of this energy, maybe yoga or something, or just going for a walk or run, whatever will help you focus your mind and also get out these feelings here that you're going through, which feels like from a heartbreak. Okay, so that's what I have for you, pile one. I wish you luck over the next 7 days, and I will see you guys at the next reading. Okay, take care. Bye bye. Okay, pile two. Let me just clear the board. You guys are chameleon spirit. Okay, spirit, tell me what's going on for my pile twos. For the next 7 days. Pile two, the next 7 days. King of Wands and Two of Swords. Somebody may be asking you to make a decision or giving you like an ultimatum. You or this could be your energy. Six of Swords and Lovers. I was picking up on that. Maybe somebody's like asking you out or asking you, do you want to stay together? Like maybe you guys are, yeah, you have the Seven of Swords at the bottom, so maybe you find something out about your partner, or vice versa, they find out something about you, and now you have to decide whether or not you want to try to make this work or move on and try to find somebody better fit for you. And others, I feel like you may be being asked to like go away somewhere, like maybe a trip or something. Knight of Swords, but it feels like it's in a hurry, like it's last minute. So maybe it's like somebody canceled or something, and now somebody's asking you to take their place. Knight of Sea, it's a lot of fast energy here. Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, and King of Swords. Yeah, something you have to make a very decisive decision this week. If it's not love, it could be you deciding. You do have two kings here, so you could be deciding between two different partners, but also it could be a decision between two careers or two jobs. Maybe you've gotten two different offers in. You're trying to figure out which one is best for you. Why is the Lovers here? Well, another night. I feel like something is like, okay, let's just say this is a job. I'm just going to use that as the analogy. One job offers a lot of stability, but it's going to take you many years to maybe get to the position that you actually want or to make the salary that you actually want. And then there's another job where you can go in and be, let's say, excuse me, in management right away and making the money that you want. But you're very much aware that this job um, has a high turnover. Like people don't stay long, or maybe they lay off frequently. So like I can go in and make the money I want right now, but it's not stable. I could lose this job in another year or two. And let's say this job over here, like I said, it may take you a while to get where you want and get the money you want, but it's stable. this job also may not hire that often. So for you to get an offer is like, I'm not going to get this offer again. So it's really about, I'm feeling like, and I won't be surprised, I'm gonna call it now, Seven of Pentacles may come out. It feels like it's about patience. Are you going to take the quick, fast route, or are you going to take the slow and steady? You have the Magician at the bottom. Yes, it's completely up to you. I don't feel like anybody can make this decision for you. And if this is a lover, that could be it too. You might meet somebody who's ready to start a family and get married now, but is it gonna last? Is this person consistent, known to be consistent and solid? Or let's say this other person over here is known to be consistent, but you know that they're not quite ready for the same type of commitment that you are. So yeah, you could apply it either way. The Star. Yeah, the Star. You got the World. Six of Wands and the Two of Cups. Now let's just do it like this, because this is how it landed. You have those cards landed right underneath the person who it feels more stable, or the job that feels more stable. Okay, those are the cards that fell on that side. Now this side, and that's funny that I'm seeing the King of Wands as somebody being more stable, because usually the King of Swords is. But in this energy, I feel like the King of Wands is somebody who is exciting, but you're not sure about their stability, right? If they're going to be around. But the King of Swords, for some reason, in this energy today, to me, is coming up as somebody who talks a good game, but are they going to follow through? Or are you going to get bored with this person later on down the line, or this job? Or they may get bored with you. Like, you may not meet their standards if this is a job or a person, That's the energy I'm getting, which is odd, because usually it would be the other way. So under this side, you got Chariot, Page of Wands. Let's see what else. I'll pull 4 cards, the same as it landed on the other side. 4 Wands. I almost feel like you'll be more emotionally fulfilled on the King of Wands side too. I'm not going to take that. I'll take what flipped over, which was the Ten of Swords. Yeah, I really almost feel like, I don't want to make the decision for you, but I almost feel like the King of Swords side is going to be short-lived. It's going to end up being a dead end. And you remain a page over here. You don't grow from that. Right now, it appears to be aligned for who you are at this moment, because you have the Chariot and the 4 Wands, but it's going to be short-lived. You have the 9 of Cups in reverse, at the back of the deck. So it appears to be wish fulfillment, but it's not. The cups are empty. They're upside down. And Death. I feel like this is in some ways, I know it may not seem that way on the surface right now, but I almost feel like this is some type of spiritual test for you. Pile 2. Which way are you gonna go? I feel like this group is a group that you like the things that are shiny. You like the things, you like um quick, um like almost like, fast food, like you want it quick and now. I don't feel like you like to, let's say, I'm getting like a crock pot. Okay, you don't want to wait for something that's going to be on a slow simmer. Okay, you want to eat now. um and I feel like you're going to be you're being tested to see what side. Have you grown, have you learned through a lesson, um to try to go with what seems more consistent, even though it may be a slow burn. And you got a chameleon, act as if. I almost feel like you are somebody that's good at fitting into your environment. Like you know how to maneuver no matter which side you went. I feel like I said, I feel like you'll be good on both sides. It's just one's gonna last maybe a lifetime or a very long period of time, and the other is going to be short lived. I guess it's all in what you want. Do you want consistency, or do you want just something real quick, something for the meantime? I almost feel like too, this could be a soul connection if this is love, the King of Wands side. This also could be a calling if this is a job. And on this side, I feel like it's going to be a lesson learned. I feel like you're gonna learn something on this side, but I don't know if it's gonna be a fun lesson. But okay, let's see what else Spirit may have for you this week, and then we will close it out. Any other messages for my pile twos, Spirit? Any other messages for my pile twos? Four swords. Three of wands. King of swords again. The hermit. Um, we're moving into, well, we are, as I'm recording this, Aquarius energy. It's going to be Stellium in Aquarius. So wherever that is in your natal chart, I feel like it's going to have great significance for you over the next 7 days. Hermit, Empress, and Eight of Swords. This was the group I said, yeah, about a vacation. I feel like what Spirit is saying, take this vacation before you make the decision about what I just was talking about with you in the first part of the reading. It's because I feel like you need time to contemplate something, or maybe you'll get a message while you're on this vacation, or maybe you'll even meet somebody. If you do meet somebody, that's going to be a spiritual guide, an earth angel almost, and I feel like they're going to have a message for you. Yeah, my left ear just started itching. So yeah, I feel like you need to take this break, because I feel like this group, you guys may be like workaholics too, or you just move from one thing to the next and you don't take time out. Like you may be a little bit, and I was picking that up in the first part of reading. Like, you make impulsive decisions. So Spirit wants you to take some time out before you make this decision. They want you to take a vacation. So if somebody calls you, like I was saying, and saying last minute, like somebody canceled, and maybe you don't have to pay anything or pay very little to go on this trip, take it. Ace of Wands, Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's going to help you get out your mind. And I feel like when you're out there, and I'm saying out there because I'm seeing like a cabin like in the woods. So maybe like being out in nature is going to give you the right answer, or it's going to help you come to the right resolution for yourself. And here's the King of Wands popping back up again. Yeah, you're gonna get an idea or a spark or something when you're on this trip. Queen of Wands, okay. King of Wands counterpart. Five of Swords. I feel like you're really gonna be able to look in yourself, in your heart, and see what you really want. Because I feel like you usually make a decision maybe based on logic, and this time you need to make it based on your heart, like your feminine side, your nurturing side. Page of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. When you go on this trip, I want you to try some grounding. Like take your shoes off and walk in the dirt, in the grass. Now you have the Emperor here. A lot of counterparts coming out. So I feel like you need to balance your masculine and your feminine energy, but it's really your feminine energy that needs to make this decision, no matter what sex you are. Page of Wands. If you have children, you need to consider them as well. Um, you have two pages here, so maybe some young people, or maybe you need to be around more young people to get that energy. I mean, that would make sense. Maybe this is going to be a family trip. You may have nieces and nephews, or this could be your children. Spending time with them is going to give you a different perspective. Anything else, Spirit? Seven of Wands. Put your guards down. Knight of Wands. And Queen of Cups. Yeah, it's really about being nurturing. You nurture yourself. Maybe even go to the spa when you're on this vacation. Yeah, I feel like that's what's going to help you make this decision that you're going to be looking at this week. Okay. All right, that's what I have for you, pile two. Thank you. Leave a comment. If you feel like it resonated, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you at the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. All right, pile three. Make this clear. Okay, you guys are owl spirit. Let's see what we got going on for you guys this week. What is going on for my pile threes this week? What's going on for pile three? Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and Six of Swords. I feel like you're seeing somebody's true colors this week. It might be a coworker, could be a friend. Seven of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and Hermit. I feel like you're finding out somebody was sabotaging you behind the scenes. Maybe this was a project or something you were trying to get off the ground. Yeah, somebody didn't like your light. Um Emperor. Yeah, they like you're a boss and they didn't like that. What's happening for pile 3? Four Cups, Ace of Wands. Yeah, they really did not want you to get this idea off the ground. If this is something like, I would make sure this thing is trademarked or copyrighted or whatever, if that's possible, because I feel like this person or somebody else may try to steal your idea. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, they may remix it a little bit, to try and make it seem like it's something completely different, but they're taking the foundation of what you came up with. The Star. And the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, they're trying to take your money, your shine, your investment. This may even be a big company too. Like maybe you did a presentation for a company and they decided to not go with your idea, but they're actually going to try to steal it. And they feel like they can because they're a big company or corporation and you're just like a small person. It's very much given David and Goliath. But I feel like definitely you're protected because this is something that you did from your heart. So nobody else, like, I almost feel like this is coming, like, this idea came from spirit, but through you. So nobody can take this from you, no matter how they try to remix it. It's not meant for them. Why is this Seven of Pentacles here? Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're the Queen of Cups is like the psychic. They're very receptive. This idea, this gift, this project, product, whatever it is, it was given to you from the divine. So nobody can steal it. Why is the Three of Swords here? Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. You got the Hangman. Let it go. Don't worry about it. I mean, protect yourself. Like I said, get it trademarked or copyrighted if you can do that. But don't worry about it. These people aren't going to be successful. If anything, they're really bringing a lot of trouble their way. Okay, for messing with you. Why is the Emperor here? The Sun. Yeah, this is your divine path, and nobody's gonna be able to take it from you, take you off your path. Spirit is saying this didn't work out because it was going to bind you in a bad like contract. Okay, even if this is not about a product or anything, if this was a friendship, this was not meant to work out because this person was taking you off your path. Okay, they were going to be real trouble in your life. Okay, Four Wands And Six of Wands. Yeah, you're gonna have the right people come in for you. Um, your soul family is on its way. The best contract, the best partner is on its way. Um, I feel like this was to show you what you don't want. Um, this was like a test. It feels like, you know, yeah, 10 of Cups and King of Swords. Yep. It was to test your discernment, or Spirit wants you to have better discernment. So it was like that strengthened that for you. This lesson strengthened your discernment. They need you to have discernment because of what they're about to give you. Okay. You need to be able to protect it and make sure you're allowing the right people in your energy, the right things in your energy. So this was a spiritual test to strengthen your discernment. Um, why is it King of Swords here? Five of Pentacles. Yeah, they wanted you to see what lack is. Okay, what a person, when a person or thing really isn't bringing anything to the table. It felt like they had, grand ideas. They had a good talk, a good game. It's so funny because all this reading, King of Swords is usually somebody who's very straightforward, very logical, very up on their, they're usually somebody you can trust. But in two readings now, he's come out as somebody who can talk a good game. I guess it's more like King of Swords in reverse, but he's not coming out in reverse. He can talk a good game and he make it sound good, but really it's nothing, no substance to what he's saying. Okay. Yeah, 7 of Cups. It's an illusion. And we are in Aquarius energy. Just because something is different and unique, because sometimes when we come across something, let's just say a gem or a crystal that looks so unique and so pretty and so, we put a lot of value on something that is different, right? But just because it's different, you've never seen it before, doesn't mean that it's good. It's just different. It just stands out. It just, and I kind of feel like that's what it was. It's almost too good to be true. This is like you find your unicorn, but unicorns are fantasy, right? They don't really exist. So, um, I hope you get what I'm trying to say. Like, just because it's something unique doesn't make it great. It still could be a fantasy. It still could be a facade. And I feel like that's what it was. This person or this thing, this establishment was so unique, so different. And they had such great ideas, or they made you feel so really good, but it was all a facade. They just wanted to get your energy, your time, your ideas, and that's not what it was. But you're seeing clearly now that you have a different path. 6 of Cups and the Moon. Yeah, like you're being spiritually led. Just trust your intuition, okay? I know sometimes it's hard after you have fell for the okey doke, you start questioning yourself, like, what am I doing? Like, I don't know if I could trust myself. I thought this person was okay. I thought this contract was okay. And they like lied to me. They tricked me. Um, but still, your intuition is still good. You still found your way out of this situation. Whatever this is, you're finding your way out. Okay, this week, because you're seeing it clearly now. You're seeing it before it gets too far. Yeah, the 4 of Pentacles. Before this person or this thing really like got their claws into you, you're seeing it just in time. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can get any more messages for you, and then we'll end it. Okay. Spirit, do you have any other messages for... I was going to call you pile number 4. 4 may be significant. You may be seeing 444 this week, or maybe 4 days from now. Something significant is going to happen. Do you have anything other messages for my pile of 3s? Six of Swords, the World. 3 of Pentacles. Okay, 2 of the same cards came out. That's interesting. Page of Cups. Hierophant and 2 of Cups. Some of you may meet a soulmate this week. Fool. It's definitely a new beginning on the horizon with the Fool at the bottom of the deck and the World out here. You're completing, you're graduating something. Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands. I feel like some of you may be going out like on a date for the first time in a long time. This person is going to be significant in your life, even if they could be soulmate or somebody just going to help you along on your spiritual path. Definitely say yes to going out with them. They're gonna be fun and exciting, but they also have a soft side to them as well. And I feel like you need that right now. The King of Wands at the bottom and the Queen of Wands is here. So you guys are really gonna be like equally yoked. You're gonna mesh well together. 3 of Cups, yeah. A lot of fun times ahead. You may start out as friends first. You may not, go right into dating. Some of you, it is going to be like they're asking you out on a date. Others, it's like, let's just hang out. And then it becomes more. But this person is definitely significant to your spiritual path. Why is the 8 of Cups here? Wheel of Fortune and King of Cups. Yeah. This person really is going to speak to your emotional well-being, okay? There's a lot of passion here, but there's a lot of like, they just know your heart. It may feel like a past life connection, like you've known each other before. Yeah, 6 of Cups just fell out. Definitely going to be a past life connection. So you guys are here to complete something that you didn't complete before. That's probably why the 3 of Pentacles in the World is here. So you were together in another lifetime and you didn't finish. So yeah, it's time to finish. 6 of Wands. It's time to bring the victory in, okay? So whatever reason you guys are meant to be together again in this lifetime, you will complete it this time. Anything else? Lovers. And four wands. Yeah, this is a solid connection. Okay. Let me see if I can get any. I mean, it's gonna be different for a lot of you, but then you have the moon at the bottom, so there's definitely a psychic connection. It's probably gonna be able to speak to each other telepathically, or see, you may see this person in your dreams first, and then you see them, so it may shake you up a little bit. It's gonna be very like I said, like deja vu when you see this person. um can you give me any like ideas or characteristics, or what they, a sign that they can know this is the person? Ten of Wands and Judgment. I feel like that one, they're gonna accept you right away. They're not gonna judge you for anything, how you come off, how you appear, how you look. Like when you see this person or run into this person, maybe you don't look your best. Like maybe you're like, I don't know. Just example, no makeup, you're in your sweats, your hair is not done, and there's no judgment. They're gonna still see you for how beautiful or how handsome you are. Um, For others, I'm getting Sagittarius energy strongly. So this person may be a Sagittarius. They may be in their 30s. Um, for some of you, I'm getting like you may be at the market and you're like struggling, like you have a lot of bags in your hand and they offer to carry the bags for you. That's very specific. Some of you, they're going to be a musician of some kind. They're going to play an instrument. I think that's it. I don't want to give you too much because this could be different for different people. But yeah, that's what I have for you, pile three. If it resonates or this happens, come back and let me know. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys at the next one, okay? Take care. Bye bye.